Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the Snoozy channel. Some new content for you after a brief hiatus due to busyness with work and a little more work. But now we're back with a new game that came out this week at the time of this recording, April 8th, very recently. I think it came out on like this Tuesday, which was the 5th. It is called Enter the Gungeon. It is a new off of the pre-access stuff. Roguelike, procedurally generated rooms, fast-paced, lots of fun. We're gonna start with the Marine because of a buffer that he gets. Most of the characters, from my experience, start with 3 health, but this guy starts with a little shield too, so he can soak up 1 extra hit, which will be very useful for us as we go here. Yeah. WASD to move. You can use your mouse to aim, left click to shoot, R to reload, Q to use these blue guys. They're called blanks, so save your life provided you use it properly. That was a room. That was the easiest room ever. Great time for an intro. I've played a little bit of it. I just wanted to make sure I could at least get past the first floor before I tried to record a video. Because a video of me dying on the first floor like 3 times would be like not the most ideal thing ever. Hoo ha ha hoo ha. Trying to kill me from the dead. Woo! Wait, what just happened? What hit me? What was that? Did I get hit by a stray bullet? That feels bad, man. I wasn't expecting to use my armor that quickly. There's a boss on every floor, there's a shop on every floor, those empty ammo cartridges or whatever the heck those are. Okay, that was a little scary. Let's start moving a little bit more here. Alright, that's a bit better. Get some distance here. Obviously, bullets have spreads and stuff, and you have to aim to hit them. Woo! Alright. Yeah, I'm coming off of a busy time with work and a cold and various other things that have caused me to not be able to record content to the best of my limited abilities, so I just wanted to take care of myself a little bit before we went on to do some more recording here. And there's a lot of new games that have come out since the time of my last recording, so hopefully I can find the time to do some of that good stuff. Oh gosh! There's an exploding barrel right there. I am very lucky to have not been hit there, and I will continue looking on my monitor instead of the camera while I try to not die to all these enemies here. Okay, let's keep moving. It's all good. Right click to dodge roll if I haven't gotten to that button just yet. Dodge roll is really important because you can spam it quite well. It'll help you through a lot of tough situations, so want to make little use of that. There's also interactive things in the environment, not just barrels and furniture that breaks, but also also tables that you can flip up. Not in this room, unfortunately, so I can't show it off just yet. Tables to flip up in order to save yourself from some damage. What is this? It's a medkit. I don't remember what this thing is. You can't leave these consumable items that you use spacebar to use on the ground, because then they just sort of disappear if you leave them there for too long. Calls in an ammo drop. We don't even have a gun yet, and I would rather lose the ammo drop than the med kit because I am not the greatest at this game and would like some healing eventually. Let's actually look at this because we've never seen the med kit done yet. Provides substantial healing. Contains a small piece of fairy. Okay. Well, that's cool. You also hit tab to look at the world map. These are teleporters that you activate when you clear the rooms in order to be able to fast travel and not have to walk everywhere. Because each floor there is pretty expansive. Oh, check this out. Oh, you think you can hit me? I got covered, baby. You're covered. And that is one of the pretty cool things that I think is pretty special to this game, is that there's a lot of cool interactive things on the ground that you press E to use, if I haven't touched on that button yet either. Wait, I see, like, oh, that's a heart. I don't need the heart. And this is a dead end, so let's make use of teleporter so we can keep exploring the floor here. Boss on any floor, shop on any floor. You know, let's get to it. Right now, I have... Oh, no! I jumped right into him. I panicked. And now we can... You know what? Let's head back right now and pick up that health over there. Might as well. Let's go. Just because, you know, I'm back. But yeah, I'm having trouble. Just because it's a really high skill cap game in my opinion. You gotta be able to use both hands and fingers to do different things, hit lots of different buttons in the right situations to save yourself from the world of hurt. Let's try to take out this big guy. I don't think that's a recommended thing to do! Recommended thing to do here. But I went for it anyways, and I don't think it worked out too badly. We haven't gotten hit despite all those really close calls, which probably shouldn't even happen. I think I need to be thinking more about my positioning instead of doing damage. I know things just spawned, where are they? Because once you put yourself in the safer situations, it's going to be a much longer lasting run, even though it might take a little longer to kill things. Here's the boss fight. Let's explore the rest of the floor first. And eventually, as you play the game and get more experience, you'll be able to position more comfortably without having to think as much about it. At least that's what I hope the experience will be. You know, the goal is to see improvement over the course of time. And that one went pretty smoothly. This is our shop. Let's check out what's in it. We have Vertebrake 47. $65. A hammer with a 4, $65. We only have $42, so probably not gonna happen. Oh, I'll stretch it out a little bit here. Okay. Let's finish exploring the floor. I really hope we find a chest that contains... Oh, there's grenades. Kill the grenades, kill the grenades. Oh, I got hit. I rolled too late, man. Oh, shoot. Put myself in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Alright. We got him. That was a bad hit of damage. Let's use a teleporter here. The game's pretty generous with teleporters just because there's no reason why you should have to, like, walk everywhere if you need to. And the floors are really big, as you can probably tell, really expansive, so if you have to waste your time running around, getting to the right place, I don't think that's the best use of the player's game time, and I really appreciate that. The developers were pretty active in... Wait, someone's still here. Oh, I'm just cringing, man. I accidentally hit Q and used a blank. Those blanks are lifesavers in situations, and I have squandered my allotment of them. But that's okay. Anyways, yeah, the game's pretty generous with Oh, I don't have a key? Well, that sucks. We've also explored the whole floor now. I really want a better gun. Let's try to get this key here. And then... I think we teleported out at the chest, right? Yeah, we were close to the chest. Hopefully we get something good here. Ooh, there's a gun. Grenade launcher. That sounds like a straight up boss killer, don't it? Let's find out. I lost track of what else I was saying. I have never seen this guy before. I have, by the way, played in the Lead Throne Bullet King. Hi, Bullet King. Okay. That moves pretty scuff. No, 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 no. Oh, God. I don't want to use, like, all my ammo, because it won't... Oh, please don't die on the first floor. Please don't die on the first floor. Oh no. Alright, we're using my grenades, man. I am not dying to you today. Not like this. Oh, oh. Not like this. Oh, we have 3 grenades left, man. I used the entire sack of ammo, and I got rid of my ammo pack. Whoa, what the heck is that? The zoning. Oh! That is a sheer miracle that I didn't die right there. Alright, so we took a lot of damage. But that was the first time I fought that boss. So I am going to excuse myself from that one. And hey, man. We got a Colt. I just killed that guy. I didn't really mean to. But, you know. Happens sometimes. I'm actually gonna excuse me for it. So, it's at this point that you're going to not be hearing me speak in the video because I accidentally unplugged my microphone when I was adjusting it. So I'll just talk a little bit about the game and my experience with it so far as we finish off the rest of this video, which, spoiler alert, it's not gonna last very long because I'm not good at the game. It is published by Devolver Digital and developed by Dodgerel Studios, and I'm definitely finding that there's quite the learning curve to it. This is Dodgerel's first game they've ever developed, and I'm finding it to be a really polished, beautiful animation. It looks really good, and the pixel art is awesome. The responsiveness of the character with dodge rolling, shooting, using items feels really good. And any time where, you know, I use a blank too late, or I dodge roll too late, or I roll into a bullet, I never feel frustrated that it's something out of my control, because it's always my fault that I don't have the experience, that I don't know how to handle certain types of bullets, that I don't position myself properly, and it's all about your mechanics and your skills as you play the game and developing those as you go, because I don't actually know how many floors there are in total in the game, and I'm not entirely sure what the difficulty scaling from floor to floor is. I can tell you that it gets harder as you go, but that's pretty self-explanatory and pretty obvious. Certain things that I know about that I've never yet experienced myself is that as you go, you're going to be able to sometimes encounter cell keys, and then on the floor that you acquire a cell key, you go and find the cell, unlock it, and you will encounter some new companions, and that's how we'll be, presumably, I assume, unlocking new characters and continue to expand on the game. I personally am not entirely sure if I am going to be doing a whole lot more of Enter the Gungeon as videos, just because it is definitely a really popular game. It's really on a hot streak as far as YouTube goes, with really big players like Northern Lion and stuff hosting their own videos and also being way better than me at it. And so I highly recommend you go take a look at channels like Northern Lion and Bear Taffy if you're looking for more gameplay with Enter the Gungeon. Currently, it is actually still on sale as of the time I am making and recording this voiceover, because I can't use technology, apparently. It is 12:08 a.m. on Saturday the 9th of April. And, yeah, I just sort of wanted to do this little voiceover instead of completely recording the new video, just because I do have work in the morning and I really wanted to get this done, and am kicking myself in the butt for making these mistakes. There are also these trap rooms which you'll also see in games like Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, and stuff. Thank goodness, though, we have free access to teleporters, so if I want to just take a detour and not have to deal with that stuff, I figured it would be best to not have to deal with it. I was pretty stressed in this particular room because I'm at half a heart, so the next hit kills me, and I would be super embarrassed to die to literally the easiest enemies in the game. And as you can see, there are a lot of gameplay mistakes I'm making as a novice player. I actually did use one blank, thankfully, during my time here. And that helped me survive this room, I believe. There's still 2 blanks left, so I should be able to be a little quicker and more responsive and have better snap judgments about when I should be using blank, because I know I'm gonna die. That was pure luck that I rolled, and my roll barely managed to get me into the frame where I survived that. And so there are a lot of resources that you have to keep track of. All guns, basically, outside of your default starting gun, and there's my death right there, have a certain amount of ammo, so you have to manage that. You have to manage your blanks and make sure that you're using them as a last resort, etc., etc. And here I am, staring at the screen because I'm a little embarrassed. I got shot from off the screen, which is I could understand people maybe feeling frustrated by these deaths at points, but you know, there is time to react. It's not like they appear out of nowhere on top of your body and then you're dead. You can see them traveling, and they do have travel times across the screen, and it's just about positioning, as always. Yeah, so overall, I think you can get the understanding that I have pretty positive feelings about this game. I think it's a ton of fun. It's a shame that it doesn't have online co-op, but you know, it is an indie game, and as indie games go, having servers and having to pay the bills for those things is not always within their means, so I understand that it doesn't happen. And even without the online multiplayer, local multiplayer I've played a little bit of with friends, and it's a lot of fun. It feels pretty good, although it does suffer the same problem with the second player having to deal with the other player controlling the camera with their movements, and so you need to make sure you're positioning yourself properly and in a good way. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this brief video, just sort of covering Enter the Gungeon. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you do check it out. It is an awesome game, and I highly recommend it. Until the next video, I will see you next time. Ciao!